Oh man, do I have an insane episode in store for you guys today, including some details about a restock of the Travis Scott Fragment Jordan 1 Low. We're also going to discuss Yeezy Day, which is right around the corner. That is coming up. You guys gotta be prepared. But like always, if you're new here and you want to stay updated on what's dropping, what's happening in the sneaker game, make sure you subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram at Elliot Page Sneakers. That way I can keep you guys in the loop. And of course, let's jump into the release recap. Now listen, release recap, we haven't really got too much to talk about. Just like, think about it, on Nike sneakers, you almost just have to look at freaking what's still in stock here in the EU. We had the Kai 54 fanny pack, the Nocta Drakes, you want those? Nina Chanel Abney Jordan 2. Okay, Mystic Navies are gone. Anyway, what you guys managed to cop? Is there anything? I know a lot of stuff has been sitting on shelves, so nothing has really been happening too much, but listen, things are going to heat up. And let's talk about it. So, to kick off today's episode, so recently we've had a huge wave of official images, which essentially just means that the sneaker is now confirmed and Nike is working on it. We've spoke about most of these before, so I'm just going to keep it very brief. So, first one up, Fire Red Jordan 3s. We only just recently saw the first leaked images, so now we have the official ones. Is it everything you wanted? Is it everything you hoped? I'm definitely going to be going for these things, and they drop on September the 10th. Jordan 1 that I'm increasingly getting hyped about is the Stealth. These are, yes, they have the same color blocking as the Heritage ones, but these apparently are supposed to be a lot more premium in terms of the materials used. This is not a bad colorway at all. I didn't mind the Heritage color blocking either, so I'm a fan of this one. August the 27th if you want it. Now in October, with no specific date, we have the Jordan 1 OG Starfish. This is an upcoming colorway, I believe, for women, although it doesn't say that on here, so I'm not entirely sure. Either way, official images, take a look. It is a little bit different to the rendered images that we saw. I think we previously saw some weird pattern around the ankle area, so now that is gone. That is just a brown color, and the rest of it is white and orange color blocking. Relatively clean. This is not the most exciting sneaker for me personally. Another one that I'm very excited for, which is going to be the Air Jordan 4 Black Canvas. Take a look at these things. They are looking crispy clean. As you can see, a couple differences in comparison to the rendered images that we've seen. These do look like the Carhartt M&M 4s. These are also going to be dropping this October. No specific date, but October time. Another pair of 4s, we have the Jordan 4 Canyon Purple with some official images. This is going to be a woman's exclusive, and it is dropping on August the 11th. Second colorway of the Tom Sachs General Purpose shoe. This is the Wheat colorway. We have official images. No release date though. If we can take Tom Sachs's word that there's going to be a restock in August, then potentially it's this one. Maybe it's the original colorway. We'll have to wait and see, but we've got official images, so these are right around the corner. The Jordan 1 High Heirloom. This one is pretty interesting. It's dropping September the 17th. This has, instead of leather for the base material, it's like some kind of canvas, because Jordan Brand is loving two things this year in terms of materials: canvas and cracked leather. Now, one that you guys are definitely going to be excited about, and that is the Jordan 1 High Yellow Toe. Yes, we've got the crispy official images, and we also have an exact release date, which is September the 24th for these beauties. I know a lot of people are gonna like these. I think pretty much everyone is saying, for as of Jordan 1s, like what they really want is the yellow toes and the Chicagos. Then the next one is the freaking Off-White. When the hell are these releasing? I don't know, but it does have official images. So here they are, and it's looking, I mean, it's looking like an Off-White Air Force One that is pretty much impossible to get. This is probably going to have the Nike sneakers stashed release, because these are Nike images, and then of course the art gallery release, which I think is in Brooklyn. So yeah, I think it's just going to be extremely exclusive, extremely hard to get. But who knows? They should be dropping this month, I believe. They've been rumored for so long now, we don't exactly know. If you're in that area, you should kind of be a little bit more on top of it. But if you're not in that area, just know that it's probably going to stay in and around Brooklyn, US. So yeah, don't expect these to be a very widely available release whatsoever. All right, so let's get into some other news now. So those are all the official images. That's everything that we've kind of spoke about, but now we know release dates and that they're coming right around the corner and exactly what they look like. So let's talk about this one. This is an upcoming Air Max 1. This is the Obsidian colorway coming with college inspiration. These are going to be dropping at some point this year. We've got official images, so this is exactly what they're going to look like. I just thought these were pretty clean and I wanted to throw them in here. Nike and Air Maxes are banging this year. They've done some insane collaborations, insane GR colorways as well. Next up, we've got one that I really was trying to grab the other day because I saw a raffle pop up on a skate shop here in the UK, and that is this one right here. This is the SB Dunk Low Dodgers, and it is cleaner, I think, the other images that I've seen. Like, this is a vibrant blue, guys. Don't look at these images and think that it's a dull blue, because these images are kind of making it seem like that, I think, because they've got a blue backing. But when it's up against just a regular backing, it's a nice vibrant blue. The materials look great. It's an SB. I'm not the biggest fan of the gum outsole, but I can deal with it. These are going to be releasing very, very soon because, like I said, there was a Route 1 raffle, which is a skate shop here in the UK. So I expect these to probably drop on Nike sneakers in the UK. I'll give you more information as soon as we have it, especially on Instagram. That's where I can just take a screenshot, upload it to my story, and you guys know what's happening. Let's talk about Yeezy. Listen, it's been pretty dead in terms of Yeezy. There hasn't been much dropping. Like, what was the last release we had? Was it like at the beginning of the month we had the laceless MNVNs? Was that it? And I don't think they're dropping anything until Yeezy Day. This is an upcoming pair of Yeezy knit basketballs. They're doing a triple black colorway, or the slate ONYX. So another ONYX colorway to add to the plethora of ONYX colorways. ONYX foams, ONYX slides, ONYX 350s, ONYX quantums, ONYX basketballs. I'm probably forgetting some other ones as well, but yeah, this is another pair. We're over on Instagram at Yeezy Influence is the account sharing this information. Yeah, if you are excited, this is an interesting colorway. But let's talk about Yeezy Day. Yeezy Day, I had a couple thoughts and I wanted to kind of talk about it. So we spoke about Yeezy Day, I believe, like a week or two ago, and this is the lineup, or at least as of right now, this is the temporary lineup until we hear more information. So this is already a pretty stacked amount of shoes. What I was thinking, guys, is as of right now, these have pretty much all released except for the high-res blue. Now that might be really amazing for some people. They might be like, yo, I'm gonna get restocks of all of these sneakers. But what that means is, for the most part, a lot of these are going to be pretty limited. I think how they do it, they're just restocking the pairs that didn't get sold when they originally launched. Now, some of these are very old, like the Tefras, the Hospital Blues, the Hyperspace 350s, the Azael 700 V3s. So they might have new production dates, but I think for the most part, when we're seeing this many just older shoes that are restocking, a lot of them are going to be extremely limited. So I would just keep that in mind. I'm hoping we get some new colorways mixed in there, because that shows they've ramped up production and they've got a couple more pairs to go around. But as of right now, this is a stacked list. I mean, we've got foam runners, we've got Yeezy slides, we've got 350s, 500s, 700s, and of course the 350 V1 Turtle Dove, which I think is going to be a priority for most. Either way, let me know what you think about this lineup. What is your most anticipated? As of right now, this is happening on August the 1st or August the 2nd. I'm going to be keeping you in the loop, not just on the day when things are actually going down, which is a good point actually. It's coming up in a few weeks, so you may want to go and follow me over on Instagram. That way I can keep you up to date. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Any more information about this, any new sneakers that are added to this roster, I will keep you updated. We got official images of the upcoming Nike Dunk Low Argon. So this is basically the colorway that the Union collaboration was playing off of, so the bluish one. So if you cut away all of that plastic material on the upper, on those Union shoes, you would find these colors underneath. This is basically like the GR non-shrink wrapped pair of Union Dunks. It is a clean colorway, and apparently it's releasing here in July, so we're gonna have to wait and see. We haven't seen anything pop up just yet. One I'm extremely excited about is the Jordan 1 Low UNC. So this is an original cut Jordan 1 Low with all of the things that you want, including the Nike branding on the tongue tag, and then of course the Jordan Wings logo on the back. So no Jumpman over here. And then of course the color blocking is just phenomenal. It looks like materials will be relatively good according to these images. Again, we don't really know. I'm going to try and get a pair in as soon as possible. These apparently are going to be dropping on September the 28th, and of course we have official images to accompany that. So release date, official images, these things are ready to go. Let me know what you think of these. I feel like it's a little bit unfortunate that these didn't release a few months ago, because I'd be wearing these non-stop this summertime. Sneaker that we've just been seeing rumored this entire year so far is this right here, the CPFM Cactus Plant Flea Market Nike Dunk Low, which doesn't even look like a Nike Dunk Low at this point. It looks freaking insane, and I could tell you a decent amount of people are hyped about these, because not only is it just a hyped up collaboration, but it's also extremely different pretty much in every way. Unfortunately, we don't have an exact release date. I would expect these things pretty soon, within the next couple months. Again, we'll have to wait and see, and I'll keep you guys updated. Real quick update on a pair of sneakers that hasn't dropped out in the US yet is this one, the Jordan 2 Maison Chateau Rouge. These are already released here in the EU, so I wasn't even aware that it didn't drop out in the US. So you guys apparently are going to be getting this on July the 14th. I've had this sneaker in hand. It looks cool. The materials are nice. It is sitting on the Nike sneakers app, and I think that's just because, you know, Jordan 2 pricing is pretty hefty, and right now, hefty prices we want to stay away from. But official images of a very, very exciting upcoming pair of Air Maxes. This is the Scorpion, guys. This is one that I'm really anticipating because I want to try it on. I just want to see what it feels like, if it's everything that they tell us it is. Apparently, this is going to be dropping in September, I imagine, alongside the other colorway. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, let me know what you think about these. Do you think they're comfortable, or do you think it's gonna be weird? I don't know. All right, let's talk about these freaking Travis Scotts. So here's the post. We've got a bunch of different accounts that are also talking about this information here. This is not the only one. But apparently the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low is rumored to restock on Nike Sneakers Day. This is apparently going to be happening on August the 8th, which I believe is Nike Sneakers Day. Apparently, like, pairs have been loaded up on the back end of the Nike Sneakers app. But listen, guys, honestly, I've seen this so many times from different pages where they post about these insane restocks, and it always happens on Nike Sneakers Day. But from what I've experienced, there's never been anything good that is ever released on Nike Sneakers Day or Air Max Day or any of these things. Remember, it was like, yeah, the Travises are dropping on Air Max Day. This crazy sneaker is restocking, the Off-White Air Force Ones, whatever. It never ends up happening. I mean, pairs apparently have been loaded up, so it definitely is worth, you know, just like hanging around on Sneakers Day. There was one year where there was supposed to be a ridiculous amount of restocks. I even made a video about it, and all we got was a pair of Safari Huaraches. Now again, I'm not ruling this out completely, but again, August the 8th, if you want to just keep an eye out. Now, what is more likely to happen is that you're gonna show up on August the 8th, you're gonna go on your app, and you're gonna be like, yo, I'm finally getting my grails, the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Fragment, and guess what's gonna happen? These are going to release, the Air Force One Sneakers Day. This is the shoe that we know is going to be dropping. Off-White Air Force One mids. How do you feel about that pair of shoes? You know, the one with the spikes and the crazy colors. Well, if it was just the colorway that was turning you off, or maybe the materials, well, we've got another colorway dropping this one, and I completely forgot about it. Like, we have seen this before, but now we've got official images, and it's just kind of slipped my mind. So this is the pine green colorway. I think more people will prefer this one to the other two that dropped, even though, I mean, the hype for the other two was insane. I like the other two. But either way, apparently these are going to be dropping this year. I'm not entirely sure why they separated the release. Why didn't they do them all at the same time? I would definitely keep an eye out. They are supposed to drop this year. Stockx back in the news again, guys. Can you guess what for? Fake sneakers. So the headline reads, Sneakerhead spends 10K on shoes from Stockx and claims half are fake. Essentially, the guy spent 10,000 on Jordan 1, so there was 62 pairs of University Blues, Mochas, Hyper Royals, all through Stockx, and apparently 36 of those pairs have failed, which is the majority. Now, how they failed their authentication was using the Check and the Legit Check app. This seems a little bit crazy. Now, obviously, if it's true, it's pretty devastating and just insane. Like, this would be just crazy. But the fact that he used Check and Legit Check app to prove authenticity is not really saying much. I mean, these are apps that you just take pictures and they're legit checked virtually. So it's definitely not a foolproof method, and I think it would have been better if he got them legit checked in hand by someone, but obviously that never happened. Here's all the pairs showing us like a screenshot of everything that just didn't pass. He could be telling the truth, or it could be cap for, I don't know, stories like this. But yeah, here it is. You make up your own mind whether you think this is all true or not. Right, now I don't know how serious to take this next story, but if it is true, this would kind of fulfill a lot of people's hopes, I guess. Maniere Jordan 4. And we haven't seen anything except for the rendered images. Well, this pair just popped up, and this apparently is the first look. Now, what gets me questioning this a little bit is pretty much identical to the renders. I don't know, is this a fake pair made from the renders, or is this the actual thing and the renders were just extremely accurate? I think historically this page ready to cop is pretty good. Like if you take a look at some of the stuff on their page, they've got like some actual legit things like those Yeezy 700s, the Soleil Bembury crop, the Chicagos. These are all real, like legit things and stuff that's happening. Grain of salt, guys, we'll have to wait till we see more in-hand images. Hopefully it looks like this though, because I'm loving this pair. Final story for today, guys, a very interesting one. So Union is still going to be collaborating with Nike and Jordan brand. So what else are they cooking up for us? Is it another pair of Cortezes? No, guys, they are taking to the Jordan 1 Low, apparently. These are rendered images, I think very much based on like the original Jordan 1 and then of course the recent dunks that they did, so we don't know if this is anything what they're going to look like. Apparently this collaboration is going to happen late this year. Again, these are the only images we've seen, but I definitely wanted to mention it because this would be pretty exciting. Both of these colorways look clean, so if they look like this, I'm gonna be pretty happy. But guys, that is it for today. That's all the news. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then.